All right, we've got a swoop in for this. Again, if you didn't catch the beginning or you didn't catch the last stream, there's a tidbit right at the beginning to do with Chris Kabar that's not in the last live stream or written out in the comments or the description. So be sure to watch, the first minute, no more than 2 minutes of the last stream to do with the Rhiannon Sky White woman stabbed at age 27 situation, which we just spoke about moments ago in the last transmission. Right, let's get set up here. Bing bang. Right, let's get that up here. We'll pop that bit up in a moment. Give me a sec. Because this one is a dub play. And again, it's a shame. Oh, do you know what? It's a shame nobody's gonna see, and it's not gonna get the traction it deserves. What I will quickly do, I will put, in case you can't find it in the description, but I've just put it in the chat. Of course, if you're watching it on the replay, it should be fine in the description. But I have put it in the chat. The AI chatbot, there's a couple of videos in there, and it's to do with the Queen, Windsor Castle. You had the Windsor Castle intruder on Christmas Day. You went to kill the Queen, and it was to do with the Indian massacre that took place in 1919. That was the theme that was going on. And as I say, regardless if it's all organic or not, or scripted, just note the numbers. That's all you need to do first and foremost. Note the numbers, the patterns, synchronicities, you know what I mean? What's running parallel. And again, the guy goes to kill the Queen on Christmas Day in Windsor Castle. He's 19 years old. And again, you've got the Indian massacre. I can't remember the name of it. If you look it up in Wiki, it's 1919. I've just put the playlist in the chat, as I just already said. And he's 19 years old. What are the odds of that? And if you write out Snapchat, it equals 13/4. And it happened when? The situation in 1919, it happened 13th of April. And they say he made a last Snapchat saying what he's going to do. He's got his crossbow and whatever else he had to harm the Queen, her satanic majesty and all that jazz. Right, let me get some background music here, because this one is a dub play. Obviously, I'm not chuckling if somebody has actually died. I'm just saying, like, what are the odds? Like, really? I personally think this story is bullshit. I'm definitely wavering that way anyway. I'll say that, at the very least. um, all right. So yeah, I had to swoop in for this one, man. As I say, it's unfortunate he ain't gonna get, the justified views it really deserves. But what it does get is it's just deserved. Obviously, in the current climate, that I highly doubt the minds will break free of anytime soon. Because after this generation, the next one, the next one, the next one, if you think it's bad now, I mean, it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get more obvious and more worse simultaneously, That's what's amazing about this. The more obvious it is, people are even more asleep, even when they're shown. It's like, okay, can you not see? Right, this is a dubplate decode, man. Artificial intelligence. We've got a suicide. The young person, he was from Florida. So, long story short, you're able to find, if you go to the Sun News today, UK edition, you'll find the story. Also, if you go to US Today, I've got some screenshots from that, so I will be reading from that as well. Or actually, mainly from the USA Today, because I was trying to find dates, and I found the date I was looking for in the USA Today one. I was like, yes, thank you. Oh man, this one is so good. Oh man, I can hardly wait to get started. Right, so I'm just going to give you a little context of what's going on here, even though you kind of already know. So basically, the mum and dad of the boy that killed himself via the chatbot, which is also to do with Game of Thrones. The style of the chatbot was one of the main characters in Game of Thrones. And again, he's from Florida, Orlando. And he died February 28th via the stepfather's pistol. That's what it says right here. In the sun, I'm sure it said shotgun. I didn't say anything with that, but just hold tight. Just hold tight. So anyway, the mom and dad believes that the company, the tech company, she's suing Google and this tech company, she believes caused her son to commit suicide after he developed a romantic relationship, much like this other situation with I can't remember his name. And then we had some Star Wars situation going on as well with the other AI, Windsor Castle, the Queen situation. So again, go and check out that playlist for that. It's in the description of this video, and I'll put it in the live chat, and I'll put it in the comments after this transmission. So Megan Garcia filed the evil lawsuit in Florida federal court against Character Technologies Incorporated, right? Character AI, or CAI, after her son Sewell Setzer III shot himself in the head with his father's pistol on February 28th. The teenager's suicide occurred moments after he logged onto the Character AI on his phone, according to the wrongful death complaint obtained by USA Today. Megan Garcia seeks to prevent Character AI from doing to any other child what it did to hers, and halt continued use after her 14-year-old child unlawfully harvested data to train their product how to harm others. That's what the complaint reads, right? Garcia is also suing the whole... What? I don't know if it's a misprint here, mistype. She's suing the Character AI responsible for its failure to provide adequate warnings to minor customers and parents of the foreseeable danger of mental and physical harms arising from the use of their Character AI product. According to the complaint, the lawsuit alleges that Character AI's age rating was not changed to 17 plus until sometime in or around July 2024, months after Sewell began using the platform. And of course, by July, obviously, it was dead months before that, right? All right. So again, this was doing the rounds yesterday. I'm just picking up on it today. Google told USA Today on Wednesday it did not have a formal comment on the matter. The company does have a licenses agreement with the people that put out this AI bot application or whatever, but did not own the startup or maintain the ownership stake, according to a statement obtained by The Guardian. It says that the son, Sewell, It began using character AI on April 14th, 2023. Just after he turned 14. Keep this all in mind now. So on the 14th, you got the 14-year-old. I may as well quickly say it now. April 14th is the 104th day of the year. I'm sure it was the. Let me just quickly see in my notes. I'm sure it was. Yeah, the 104th day of the year. Yeah. So drop the 0 back to 14. So anyway, I don't want to get to the numbers yet because I just want to give the context. Cause when the numbers drop, when these numbers drop, oh yeah, this is a dub play. My goodness. So April 14th, you got the 14-year-old Sewell, who begins to use the character AI, right? On the which is the 104th day of the year. So again, he's dead now, right? We know dead and end equal 14. Again, he killed himself February 28th on the 59th day of the year. Kill 28, kill 59. Wait for the rest though, because the I'm just giving context right now from the news. Cause when we get to the numbers, it's a dub play. I mean, this is undeniable. Give me a break. What? So anyway, it goes on to say, you know, the parents noted that he was becoming noticeably withdrawn, right? Because you know he's all got this relationship going on with the female chat AI bot. Again, if you're not up to speed with Winter Castle, I've put it in the chat already. With the Winter Castle situation, the guy went to go and kill the queen a couple of years ago. I know how that scenario plays out by the numbers. I mean, give me a break. So, go back to this story. He even quit the junior varsity basketball team at school, according to the complaint. Of course, coming from his parents, right? That are going ahead to try and sue Google and whatnot or whatever, and the people that made the application. Anyway, on numerous occasions, Sewell, the son, his name's Sewell, would get in trouble at school or try to sneak back his phone from his parents, according to the lawsuit. The teen would even try to find old devices, tablets, and computers to access the character AI. The court document continued to say, right? Then it goes on to say around late 2023, Sewell began using his cash card to pay for pay character AI $9.99 premium monthly subscription fee, the complaint says. Then it goes on to say the teenager's therapist ultimately diagnosed him with anxiety and disrupted mood behavior, according to the lawsuit. All right, and the character, what is it? Because I've never watched Game of Thrones. I know the girl that's in it with the name attached. She was a main character. She did the remix edition of Terminator when she played Sarah Connor. What one was it? Not Dark Fate. Genesis. Terminator Genesis. That girl. Yeah. Daenerys. Is that the character? Targaryen. Daenerys Targaryen from Game of Thrones. Basically, the chatbot that the character or the name that you know it was Game of Thrones and all this type of stuff. So anyway, let's now get to these numbers because these numbers are a doublet. When I mean a doublet, I said blood clot. We're gonna have to fire up this fucking So anyway, the day that he got onto this thing had a life lesson of 25, you know, time death RIP equals 25, mental health equals 205. So that's 25, right? Hold on, give me a moment here. Warming up now. Because this right here is a dub plate, family. What? Game of Thrones 205 in the same cipher as mental health. Reverse ordinal. Again, the alphabet. Reverse it. A becomes 26. Z becomes 1. Voila. Add it up. You get 205 for mental health and Game of Thrones. Also 74. Hold up. Wow. the day that he died had a numerology of 74, above the life lesson 38. I mean, give me a break. So he killed himself, right? He murdered himself. Killing 38, murder 38. Probably was found dead. You know, they say committed suicide. You know, found dead 38. Destroy 38. Cancel 38. But anywho, going with this article date. So again, he dies this year, and then this article making the round since yesterday. It's 34 weeks, bang on. Suicide equals 34. Wait for the other dub play. I might as well quickly say this bit now before I even get to the slide. Imagine. So they said he used his stepfather's pistol. Yeah? Right next to when they give you the date. Yeah? In the USA Today. Yeah? They said used his stepfather's pistol, Feb 28th. Well, and he died that day, yeah? Is Def 228 in Sumerian as well? If I remember correctly. Is Def 228? I know it's 213 and 38 and whatnot. I think it's 228 in Sumerian. I don't think it's English extended cipher. But anyway, what's the dub plate? February 28th, 228. And of course, stepfather's pistol equals 228. Like 2/28. What? Come on, man. What are the odds of this? Hold up now. Was it his full name without the third bit? Hold up. I'm sure it was his full name. Yeah, his full name without, you know, because he's Sewell Setzer the third, so without the 3 strikes, you know, the third or whatever. Just doing with his, you know, his name, first and last, equals 70. Like the word suicide equals 70. I mean, what are the odds of this? Give me a second here. a.i Chatbot equals 34. Did we not just speak about 34? From the day of death to this making the rounds on the 23rd of October. Also, the 34th prime is 139. If you write out artificial intelligence, if you write it out, equals 139. Again, suicide 34. Again, a.i Chatbot 34. You got 34 weeks bang on from the day they say he died to when it comes out in the news, doing the rounds since yesterday, 23rd of October. Unbelievable, man. Like, really? I said, nah, I need to get my Comanche cape on and swoop in for this shit, because this shit right here is gold. He's from Florida. Florida equals 38. Hello. What was the life lesson when he died? 38. They say he's from Orlando, Florida. It's just undeniable. Orlando itself equals 34 and 38. I mean, give me a break. I can't even see my screen. I got fucking tears in my eyes because this is gold. Again, I'm not laughing at somebody if it's actually somebody actually died. I'm just saying, can you not see this? I mean, what? Come on, man. This is gold right here. Yeah. Hold up. Again, he murdered himself. So his first and last name with the, you know, the third bit. You know, you got the 3 strikes there for the third. You got the 79 and 97. Murder 79, death 97. I mean, this is gold right here. Again, if you don't know about Windsor Castle and the Asian guy that went to kill the Queen, I'll put it in the chat. There's 2 videos in there. It's a playlist. Be sure to watch that and you'll see how it factors in with the Indian massacre that took place in 1919. And again, in present day or a couple of years ago, you've got a 19-year-old. Then he makes an alleged Snapchat video to say, oh, I'm going to go and kill the Queen. And if you're at Snapchat, it equals 13/4, 134. And when you look at the 1919 Indian massacre. What date was it on? 13th of April, 13/4. It's like, okay, what? Not to mention the rest with all the AI chatbot situation. So that's why when this came up, about an hour ago, I said, what? I'm gonna have to get on my Gamantra cape and swoop in for this shit. Yeah. Also, yesterday, day numerology, 10 at 23 equals 33. I'm sure I just saw a 33. Yeah, his last name, Setzer, Setzer equals 33. Go figure. And again, the day he killed himself on has a day numerology, which will always be the same concerning day numerology. But anyway, 2 at 28 equals 30. So as well as that 33 with the update and what his parents are doing and filing lawsuits or whatever and complaints to the people that made the application and Google and whatnot, the son's name also equals 30. Yeah? So on the day numerology that has 30 and he kills himself on that day, February 28th, via his stepfather's pistol. Again, stepfather's pistol equals what again? February 28th. It equals 228. I mean, give me a break. This is gold, man. Gold. Absolute gold. Now, we've got a 61. So remember, the mental health 25 and 61, same as Game of Thrones. Remember the day that he started to use the application, the 14th of February. Remember, we've got a 14-year-old. The 14th of February is the 104th day of the year. Drop the 0, 14. You've got a 14-year-old boy. And if you write out 14, I'm sure you get 104 as well. And remember, dead and end equal 14. So again, the 14th of April, this is when he started to use the application. And it was 10 months, 2 weeks, 0 days, right? To when he died. Give me one moment here. Hold my beer. Because stepfather's pistol, as well as the 228 for the day that he died, February 28th, it also equals 102. Much like 10 months, 2 weeks. Yeah? Go figure. I mean, what are the odds? What are the odds, people? Again, conflicting reports. Whether it was a shotgun or a pistol. There was a 32-week span as well. Shotgun 32. But anyway. Also yesterday, leaves 69 days of the year as of the 23rd of October. Setzer equals 69. So dub plate, family. Hold up here. State of mind, state equals 34. Remember, you spoke about 34 earlier. Again, suicide 34. Now watch this dub plate as well. Welfare equals 34 and 38. We're not going to be following the 119s. That literally goes through all of these for the most part. State equals 70 as well. We spoke about 70 before. And his name and the numerology on whatever day it was. Which would have been... Can't bother to scroll back. Just rewind the video. Rewind the transmission. Now, depression. 124 and 70. 1 month, 2 weeks, 4 days. If you do it on the annual, so basically death day and the day that he found the app, so from February 28th to the 14th of April, 1 month, 2 weeks, 4 days. But wait for the dub plate. It's also a span. Hold up here. Well, first up, it's also a span of 6 weeks, 5 days, 65. His first and last name together, 65. Like 6 weeks and 5 days. Also, death equals 118. So you've got 1 month, 18 days for an alternative span. That's including the end date. Otherwise, it would have been the 119 as well. But anyway, we're not tracking the 119 as such today. Concerning, mental health, suicide, and whatnot. But anyway, hold up. Oh, for another 124, 1 month, 2 weeks, 4 days. Remember, depression 124, and also mood swing. But watch the dub plate now. So suicide 47, mental health 47, mood swing 47. Also, if you write out mental health issues, that equals 211. The 47th prime is 211. Also, mental health issues 104. mental. Oh my God. I'm just seeing this now. I'm just clocking that. Fuck, dub plate. So, mood swing, mental health, suicide. And remember, quickly, game, or we spoke about that already, the 74 numerology. For the day in question when he killed himself, 74 Game of Thrones, 74, you got a numerology above the life lesson of 34. But anyway, all those 47s, let me just say them again. Mood swing, mental health, suicide. What was the other one I had? Fucking hell, wasn't there not one more? Mood swing, mental health. And of course, the 47th prime 211 with mental health issues. And the alternative span, aside from the 124, 1 month, 2 weeks, and 4 days, and we spoke about the 65 and his name 65, 47 days is 47 days. Again, suicide, mental health, mood swing, and whatever else that connects in. That's what I was saying, right? I mean, give me a break. That is a dub plate right there. That is a dub plate. And again, if you're not up to speed with, you know what? I'll just save it for the next transmission.